We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Stanley Bergman, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Into the box now, John Wiggins, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row. Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 59 on the season. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Ready to take his hacks again, John Wiggins, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Glove by Taylor. And that's the second out. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. The 2-2. Smoke toward third. He's right there to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Next to bat for Toronto, Maury Hanks.
Maury Hanks.
Hey, one down.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping up now, John Wiggins. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here. John Wiggins will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Parr ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Striding in, Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Chris Taylor
is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Striding in once again, John Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy. Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. The New York Yankees hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Stanley Bergman wins his league-leading 10th game of the year. Nigel Paget struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Rick Vaughn will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Striding into the box, John Wiggins. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot here to straightaway right field, and a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Digging in to try it again, John Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. High and deep to right center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second home run of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Standing in, John Wiggins, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Byers back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Tom Monroe. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. On the ground to the right side. A dive. He's got it. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Garcia. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. The 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 5. Standing in, John Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Stepping in for the Jays, Mike Cheek, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, but taken in over at first for the 2nd out, as that might have been extra bases.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. New York used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Tom Ziegler claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alex Armas records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Bud Hammonds gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So striding forward now, David Garcia. He will lead this one off today. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? At the plate, John Wiggins. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-2 once more. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, and that's home run number 64 on the season, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Escobar patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in now, John Wiggins.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So striding in, Miguel Escobar.
Miguel Escobar.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, Bart McLean as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
McLean.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Stepping up to the plate, John Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Wiggins.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, John Wiggins. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB. Some guys just lay back. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. The New York Yankees get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Bud Hammonds earns win number 7 on the season. Harvey Leach gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.